Good morning. Continuing on the topic on the midah of zikara and memory, remembering. We previously discussed that memory is the process in which we take a thought or an idea from the back of our minds, from one of the files in the back of our minds, and we bring it forward to the forefront of our minds. I'd like to bring out today another point that the Orchos Tzaddikim mentions, another method perhaps that can bring us to remember the important things in life. The Orchos Tzaddikim says that there is a mitzvah in the Torah, the mitzvah of tzitzis. And this mitzvah of tzitzis, just by putting it on, by wearing it, by seeing your tzitzis, that alone can bring a person to remembering all of the other mitzvahs in the Torah. As it states, and we say every day in Kriyas Shema, U'isam oisai, you will see your tzitzis, uzchartem, and you will remember. Es kol mitzvahs Hashem, all of the mitzvahs of Hashem. Va'asisam oisam, and then you'll do them. So, a fascinating concept that just by wearing tzitzis, by seeing your tzitzis, that will bring you, it will open the door for you to remember all of the 613 mitzvahs. Not always do you have to remember things, sometimes just by doing a good act, a mitzvah of tzitzis, or as the Orchos Tzaddikim mentions, the mitzvah of tefillin as well, as the pasuk says by tefillin. It says, "V'hayu la'os al yadcha." It should be for a sign on your hand, u'lezikaron, and a remembrance, beinenecha, between your eyes, and that zikaron is what? L'ma'an tia Torahs Hashem beficha, so that the words of the Torah of Hashem should be on your lips, in your mouth. Here too we see that just putting on tefillin, that act can bring a person to remember the important things. You don't always have to think about the draft picks for next season. Just putting on tzitzis will change what goes on in your mind and bring you to remember the important things. Just as we know the famous story of a person who was wearing tzitzis and he was on his way to do an avera, and suddenly a strong wind comes and blows his tzitzis right into his face, and he looks at his tzitzis, and right then and there he remembers the mitzvahs of Hashem, and he decides to turn around and not do the avera that he was on the way to do. In Mitzvah Hashem, we should be zaycha to do these mitzvahs and to open the door to remembering all of the other mitzvahs in the Torah. Have a great day.